Hey everybody, just wanted to share a little bit of info with you guys about vertical force and maybe some of the ways it's been talked about in the past and maybe a different way to look at it. So I've got the same player here. This is a couple of months apart. This was before I started working with him. We had this session and another one and then today's one. So we've had, I guess, 3 sessions together. We can see 9 miles per hour club head speed increase, 11 miles per hour in ball speed. Carry is at 285 now versus 247. So pretty good numbers, 40 yards added carry, 9 miles per hour club head speed. But what we're going to see is we've worked a lot on vertical force. And what we're going to see here is vertical force is only 5% higher, okay, of the body weight. And the total output is actually 3 pounds less because, he's lost maybe a couple of pounds in that time frame. So when we look at this percentage, 5% extra vertical force is, I've never seen create 9 miles per hour club head speed change. What has happened though in this vertical force is his ability to get that vertical force out to the club system. So as far as timing, so he reaches this peak, maybe a little bit on the late side over here, 175%. I'm going to switch this over to face on. 175% of his body weight, okay? And by impact, we'll go just in the frame before impact, he's at 140, which means he's created this peak of 175, but only about 35% of that vertical force, or 35% of his body weight, has reached the golf ball, okay? Over here, we're going to see just slightly more, 5% more, so a peak of 180, applied a little bit earlier to give him the time to get to, just before impact, about 72% of his body weight. Okay, so in this case, he's lost like 212% of his body weight from peak to impact. And over here, he's lost 175 down to 40, so 35% of his body weight going into impact. Okay, we can see the difference in what that looks like, obviously. Okay, looks a whole lot better coming in through here. Okay, the knee's not as collapsed, arm structure is different, tilts are different, everything is better there. But the main driver for Mike is going to be this 9 miles per hour club head speed. Okay, this 40 yards extra carry distance that we've ended up gaining. And that is not so much working on creating a higher magnitude. It's being able to get that magnitude that he's creating out to the golf club. Unfortunately, this is not something that we can see what's happening. It does need to be measured. So when we're looking at this, just be aware that a high magnitude of vertical force is obviously really, really good, but we want to make sure that we have enough time to get it out to the club delivery system. So if you're working on this kind of stuff, on this vertical force creation, just be aware that it's not always just the raw magnitude. It is relying on timing as well. Take care, everybody.